Hello my darlings and welcome back to my channel. I haven't said that in such a long time, but boy, does it feel good. I am so out of practice when it comes to recording videos and editing them, but I thought we'd start the new year off with a little bit of a spring clean. So I've done a collection declutter video for you. I have reviewed the footage. I'm filming these intros after that. And the video came out rather long, nearly 2 hours of footage, so I have split it into 4 parts for you. I will link all the different parts in the description bar below if you need to see any specifics, and I will put it in a playlist on my channel so it's easy viewing for you. We are going to be going through the collection top to bottom, but excluding brushes and lipsticks because those will be done in separate videos. We will be either keeping, donating to one of the local shelters that we normally donate to, selling the items on my Depop and Vinted. I will put the links to the shops in the description bar below. Check them out, please. Or we will be throwing away or giving to friends. So without any further ado, I'm going to let you get into the main part of the video. Right, let's get on to the good stuff, shall we? First of all, let me do a disclaimer. These drawers are so disorganized and it's a bit embarrassing, but hopefully going through all of this stuff will mean that we can organize things, we can move stuff around, we can get rid of the stuff that we don't need. The stuff will either be donated to shelters that we donate to all the time, it will be put up on my Depop or my Vinted to be sold on, or I will be donating it to friends, or of course if it's a bit rubbish we'll be chucking it away. We'll be disposing of it because nobody wants half-used makeup. Well, I certainly don't. Right, let's go into the top drawer first. I told you it was a bit distressing. Oh dear. Right, okay, let's pick this up first. This is just an eyelash curler. I've not used this yet. I think I got given this by my brother because he did a whole load of makeup stuff for his channel at some point and then he never got around to using it again, so I kept it. It's quite good. It's purple as well. Very me, very me. So we'll be keeping that. Next we have a Liqueur product. This is the Healthy Glow Rose Toner. This I bought from Aldi, and I've got the other two, which is a yellow one, which I think has a bit of acid in it, and then the purple one, which is a retinol one. So I think this is just a calming one to, yeah, calming and moisturizing. Look at that. If I read the label, I would know. So we're keeping this. Next, we have one of the products that has featured in a previous video, I believe. This is the Liqueur Snapshot Ready Foundation Primer. It was supposed to be a dupe for something. I don't know what it was. This box is disgusting. So that will be going, and I'll be keeping this just out of its packaging. Next, we have the Revolution Pro Base Priming Water, I'd say. This I used for quite a while, but now I prefer more of a gel or a cream situation for my primers. So I think, considering there's only a little bit left, I'm going to get rid of this. Next, we have the Balance Me Hyaluronic Plumping Mist. This is a wonderful product and I absolutely adore it. I have kept this because it was reminding me to get a full-sized version. So we can get rid of this straight away. Lovely. Next, we have a product that was definitely featured in a previous video. This is the Bourgeois Healthy Mix Glow Primer. It was all right, but it did burn my skin when I put it on. So I think that nobody needs this. And let's be honest, most of this has been discontinued now. So I think we're just going to get rid of this. Next, we have the Iko Brow Gel. This, oh, it's a brown colour, and I don't really use any brow gel that isn't clear. I think this was just a tester that I got in a subscription box, so this can definitely go. Let's have a look. Oh, the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. This I love. It comes out in a really nice kind of face cream consistency, and I'd say it does give my skin a lovely bit of moisture before I put the makeup on, so I will be keeping this. This is the e.l.f. Mint Melt Primer. This is so wonderful. It is very cooling on the skin, and it gives you a really tacky base to adhere your makeup to, so I really like this primer. I'm going to keep this. Next, we have a Garnier Skin Active Moisture Bomb Hydrating Mist. I don't see it as a hydrating mist though. I see it more as an SPF mist. So this has SPF 30 in it, and it can be used over makeup, it says, so it shouldn't break down any of the product. But at the same time, I rarely use this because I don't like using sprays near my eyes, but I'll use it for my body later in the summer, so we'll keep this, and then once we've used it, that'll be it. I don't think we'll buy it again. Next, we have 2 of the Morphe Continuous Setting Mists. When you're using it for your makeup, it really does melt everything together, and it doesn't completely soak your face like some of the setting sprays do, so I'm definitely going to be keeping these. This one is nearly done. They do run out quite quickly though, so do be wary of that. So this will probably be going, but this one will definitely be staying. Next, we have a little, oh God, I always get this name wrong. Ameliorate? Yeah? Oh, well, it's a transforming body lotion. This, let's just have a look. Oh, it is open, so I have probably used this before. I'll put it in the bathroom. We'll see if we can get through it, and then that'll be that gone. It's definitely not a full-size product. It's probably something I've got in a subscription box, but we'll get through this and then it won't have to be in this drawer anymore. Oh, I see another Ameliorate product. This is the Intense Skin Therapy. Let's see if I've used this one. Oh, no, still sealed. Lovely. Considering I don't really use these, I'm going to sell it off to someone who wants it. It is just a tester size, so I don't expect to be selling it for much, but anything means I can reinvest it into more makeup, because heaven knows I buy it so much. We will go for this. This is the Pixie Skin Blurring Beauty Elixir. I think you only get 15 ml of this. Let's have a little look. Yeah, 15 ml in this product, and that's not enough for me at all. So I think I'm going to give this to Amy. I'll just chuck it over to her when I next see her. That's another thing gone. We have the Dr. Pore Multi-Purpose Soothing Balm. This, let's have a look. I definitely know I got this in a, yes, I got this in a subscription box, and this one is not open, so we'll chuck this in the selling pile. This is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil Kit. If you're in Tunbridge Wells area and you want to go to Benefit, ask for Chelsea. She does an incredible job at your brows. So I thought I'd just buy one of these because I do go through brow products so quickly. So we will be keeping this. Next, we have, where you can see them here, we've got 4 of the PS. They say priming sprays on the front, but on the back they say setting sprays. Can you see it right there? Yep, setting sprays. So this goes into the grey area that MAC Fix Plus does. I have bought all 4 of these because I love a full set. And they all have different fragrances. So this one has peach and pink guava. This one is jasmine and vanilla. This one is orange and wild mint. And this one is green tea and raspberry. These 2 are probably my favorite. Those 2 not so much, but I bought them because if I don't like the actual product, then I can decant them and put something that I really do like in them, because I love, absolutely love this nozzle that's on the MAC Fix Plus. Oh, you can see I've used this one because there's a bit of foundation on it. I love the MAC Fix Plus nozzles. They just give you such a great mist. Not as good as the Morphe ones, but this is a pump action one instead of kind of a canister, so it's better for me. So I think I'm going to keep all of those because I've not used them yet. Let's grab this. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. This is in the shade Ivory. I bought this when they had a massive craze for it on TikTok, and I thought, oh, I'd use the Infallible Fresh Wear, well, not the Fresh Wear, I use the Infallible powders for my drag face an awful lot, so I might as well go for the next greatest advancement that L'Oreal comes out with, blah 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 blah. As you can see, I've not used it yet. Which is typical, and it's very me. I buy an awful lot of stuff and then I don't get around to using it for ages and ages. So I think we are going to part ways with this. I'm just going to sell it because looking at that shade, I don't think it's going to match me. Might be my summer shade, but it's not going to be my shade now. And I use these products mostly for their highlighting, so I don't think this is light enough for me. So this will be going on the Depop and the Vinted. These are my newest obsession right now. They are my Colourpop Balance, and these will not be going anywhere. Let's have a look at them one by one. So firstly, I've got the Hocus Pocus Witching Hour. I've literally bought these in the past week and a half, I'd say, because they are just gorgeous. Like, firstly, the packaging is so well made. It's so luxurious. Secondly, look at those colours. Absolutely gorgeous. So stunning. That's the first one, the Witching Hour. They are just stunning. It takes me a while to get them back into the box, so bear with me, but I am gonna show you what they look like because I love when they're doing a decluttering video and they go through each and every product and they show you what it looks like and give you a reason as to why they're keeping them. Because I've bought all this makeup, I could just say it looks pretty, but like this, oh my goodness, look at those colours, so gorge. And I'm not adverse to using these three colours. That's gorge. This can be used as a grey tone contour. Then I've got a brow product, a little darkening up product, and then a highlight. Just gorge. And like, if we appreciate this gorgeous colour here, it's got purples in it, it's got blues in it. Oh, just lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm getting quite obsessed with these, so don't worry if you start to see an awful lot of Colourpop stuff turn up on my channel or in my content on Instagram, because I've just found that if you go on Depop or if you go on Vinted, this is the Malibu Barbie collection. Oh my goodness. Oh my good gracious. If you go into the Depop or the Vinted in the UK, there are, oh my god, it's just stunning. It really is. There are resellers who will buy it from America. They'll get bulk deliveries and then they'll pay for all of the charges, the import stuff, which I absolutely hate dealing with because I've already paid for the product. I know it's tax, but at the same time, come on, I'm already paying through the nose to get the delivery to the UK. Look at this gorgeous, oh, you know how I feel about the Powerpuff Girls considering my drag name, but like, oh my god. And it's just such a nice colour story as well. Look at those colours. Gorge. So yes, they buy them up, they send them over, and then they'll sell them to you for like a couple of quid more than the asking price on the Colourpop site when you go through like shipping and taxes and all of that. So you're not paying through the nose for these products, but you are paying a little bit of a premium. This is another gorgeous one. Gather Round Sisters. This is another Hocus Pocus moment. Like, oh my god. So gorgeous. So gorgeous. So these will all be kept. So yeah, if you want Colourpop in the UK, go onto Depop Vintage. There are some sellers on there. They are wonderful people. I'm actually I've bought quite a lot through two specific sellers. I might put their shops down below in the description, but they are kind of a trade secret, so I'm in two minds about doing that. But I do want to help people out, I'm not gonna lie, because it is wonderful being able to get some of your new favorite brands for the price that they should be sold. So all of these will be kept. These are all my sheet masks and skincare stuff that I've got. These are mainly from subscription boxes because they love to give you a sheet mask. These two are the France Skin Therapy. These were for my birthday from Anthony, lovely. This is definitely a subscription box one. Another subscription box one. Oh, a little tester, little eye mask. That was from work. I know I definitely got that as a tester when Beauty Pro came in and gave us a load of testers, which was really nice. Marine gold dust. Oh, these do look really nice. I remember buying a load of these because they went into a discontinued product. So I bought 6 or 7 of them. I have one left. So that tells you that this one is really good sheet mask. Love that one. Some of these are just huge. Well, we will not get rid of any of these because I only have a limited number of them. And I mean, sheet masks, you wear them once, you dispose of them, and then you just go on with your life. So I think we'll keep all of these, and they're not doing any harm at the back of the drawer there. This is one of the Olay Regenerist night creams. I have so much Olay stuff because I absolutely love their skincare. The Regenerist line, just full stop, is one of my favorites. It's not even open. So you can tell that I've stockpiled that. And speaking of stockpiling, yes, these are all the same. Yes, I probably have another one sitting in the bathroom right now. I know I've definitely got the pink one in the bathroom, but that's nearly finished actually. So I need to get another pink one because I really enjoy the color correction that it does under the eyes. This is the Hydrating Gel. It makes your face feel so fresh. This is why I've got 3 of them. I bought them all up while they were cheap, and then I just shoved them in the drawer as I normally do. There we go. That's the top drawer done. Next is our foundation drawer. This is where I keep my tweezers and stuff. This is a great pair of tweezers. If you can get the Vintage Cosmetics tweezers for your eyebrows, marvelous pair. This one I think I just use for applying eyelashes and stuff because it's kind of lost that the pull on the hair, you know. Let's look at foundation, shall we? So the Revolution Conceal and Define. I love this foundation, and I've still got a fair amount of it in there, so we will keep that. Once it's run out though, I think I will not be buying that anymore because I do prefer the Conceal and Hydrate foundation with the pump. I absolutely love this foundation, and I have it in my drag go-to makeup bag, which I will be doing a video on, so stay tuned for that. So we'll be keeping her, she's going right to the back. Then I have some of the Revolution Fast Base sticks. I have them in F1, F4 and F6. We'll keep them. We'll keep them because I don't have many Fast Base sticks. This is a tester for the, oh God, I've bought this. I've got it back here. The Finity All Day Flawless Foundation. Oh, I didn't like this foundation at all, actually. So I think we're just going to dispose of this, and we'll dispose of this as well, because foundations don't keep very well over time. They kind of separate, and I think these two can definitely go. So those are decluttered. Next, I have my Krylon TV paint sticks. This is in 1W. A lovely light foundation. I will never ever get rid of Krylon foundation sticks. F7, that's more my skin tone. They are incredibly useful for drag, and if I have an event that I'm going to where I know I need full coverage, then I will reach for the Krylon because they are just so good. Now, this is annoying because I bought the Superstay in light beige because I tried it out in the store and it was fine for me. That was in the summer. This now it's just not my shade. It's such a shame because I really enjoyed this foundation. I'm going to keep this because I can mix it with a lighter foundation and we can just make it work for me because I still do really like the consistency. Next, I've got a couple of the L'Oreal Infallible sticks. Now, this foundation, it's great as a contour. I have one of these in my bag for contouring, but it's just not a great foundation. So I think I'm going to dispose of these two because they are well over 2 years old. So we'll get rid of those. My go-to concealer. This is the L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer. This is in the shade Fawn. I have a 10-ton of these concealers. I think I've got them in the shade Biscuit though, because that shade was being discontinued and it works really well for my face. So I've got a 10-ton of these, which I do need to fit in the drawer. They're currently under my bed. I'm going to keep this because I can use that. I can go through it. The e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I need to use this up and then it will be gone. I do like that concealer, but as I said, I've got loads of the Infallible, so got to use that up first. Next, we have the Estee Lauder Double Wear. This is in the shade Cool Bone. Oh, this foundation is so good. It's such a shame that it doesn't come with a pump, but that seems to be a trend with higher end products. So I'm going to keep this because I love that. Next, I've got a couple of shades of the True Match. I've got them in 1RC and 1N. The 1N, it's all right. This is more my shade because I've got a rosy undertone. But I'm going to keep both of these because the consistency is just so great. And I really do like the L'Oreal foundations. So for that reason, I definitely will be keeping this as well. This is the Rose Ivory shade in the Infallible Fresh Wear. Love this foundation. I tested it out in the store, but I haven't actually opened it yet. So we'll be keeping that. Next, I think this was a tester for Fenty along with this one, 120 and 110. We're going to get rid of these. I'm not interested in buying the Fenty foundation. They worked all right, but we'll just get rid of them. Next, we've got the PS My Perfect Colour Double Coverage Matte Foundation. Can you guess what this is a dupe for? Here she is. These are supposed to be so similar to each other. I haven't actually tried it. As you can see, the sticker is still on it. £5 though, instead of 35, I think the double wear is. Really, I'm excited to try that actually. I do need to try this. So let's move those up and shove that next to that. I have the 1N Concealer by True Match. We'll use that up and then it can go. I don't think I'll be buying it again because I have got the L'Oreal normal one here. So let's put this at the front. We'll talk about her in a minute, This is the Liquid Concealer by PS. I think this will go really well with this foundation, so we'll keep it for the time being so that I can test it. It has vitamin E and aloe vera in it. Very exciting. Let's put her down the front with the rest of them. This foundation, Studio Fix Fluid. I love this foundation. I love the smell. I love the consistency. I love the way that it looks on my skin. Oh, and this was my first high-end brand that I picked up. Here's a brand new unopened one. You can see it cost me 22 quid. God, that's probably gone up now. But I'm going to be keeping both of these. This one is nearly done. I'm just going to scrape off the stuff on the inside. Then I'll transfer the pump over. And I think we'll be good. This is a great, great foundation. So I'll put the unopened one at the back with the Revolution foundation that we've got. And I'll put this back where it was. I've got the MAC Prep and Prime. Should we see? We'll put her in there with the rest of them because she doesn't need to be in a foundation drawer. Let's have a look. What is this? Oh, Superstay in ivory. Now this is quite weird. Look at that. So this is ivory, and that does look a little bit darker than the light beige. How odd. We'll get rid of this one. This is quite old, so we'll dispose of that. Next, we have a Primark foundation that I actually quite enjoyed, but I'm not going to use it again. So this is going to go. This is the Perfect Finish foundation in the shade Ivory. Yeah, Ivory. I'm going to get rid of this. It was all right. Not great. Quite thin. Yeah. Get rid of that then. This is a great foundation actually. The Flawless Finish foundation by e.l.f. This is in the shade Snow. I really enjoyed this foundation actually. It comes with a pump, which not a lot of these foundations do. And I mean, does that look similar to those? Yes, I think it does. A wonderful foundation. I love that. I really do like that foundation. What is this? Another stick. Ooh, that looks quite light actually. I might use that as a highlight. We'll keep this one. She can be used as a highlight. She is in the shade Ivory. So why does their ivory look so different to L'Oreal's ivory? How odd. Let's chuck that in here. Oh, we're gonna have to move a concealer out again. For goodness sake. We'll chuck her up there. There we go. And, ooh, another concealer, a brightener. Now this I've never actually used. Let's donate this because I don't think I'm going to use this. Yeah, we'll donate this. And last but not least, we have another setting spray. Yeah, the e.l.f. Matte Magic Mist and Set. Do we have room in? Yes, we do. She's going in there now. We're going to keep her because I love a setting spray, but I don't remember using that one. I think I must have used it for an e.l.f. full face. Let's bring that forward so that this looks quite full, and we'll chuck it. We'll just rearrange these so that they do look a little bit more cohesive. There we go. That looks better. Right, that's the foundation drawer done. Look at all that space that we've generated. Chuck these back in there. Oh, is there something stuck at the back? Because it doesn't seem to... Oh, well. That's that done. And thus concludes part 1. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a little like down below. If you need links to my shops, they will be in the description bar below. And if you have any questions, then just leave me a little comment and I'll do my best to get back to you. Subscription to the channel is optional. It's been a delight and hopefully I'll see you in part 2. Take care and stay tuned.